Okay, ready, mister? So with Mr. F, we're going to try a little bit to work on his place on the mat again, since he found the cot, ready, to be a little bit spooky. I'm not going to have him try to always work something new all the time, especially if he showed signs that he was a little apprehensive. Again, if your puppy sometimes gets overwhelmed by something, remember how you might have to change your criteria, maybe make the environment a little bit softer. So if Mr. Handsome over here is getting a little bit flustered, I'm going to keep the rate of reinforcement really high. That was my bad, I dropped one. So if, let's say, for example, Mr. F is having a hard time relaxing in a space, I want to make sure that it's really easy for him to get a high rate of reinforcement for any good attempts. Remember, right now we're creating, again, recognition in these behaviors, finding them to be appealing. Remember that pups don't mention to each other, hey, for fun, do you want to do a downstay for 10 minutes? Do you want to do some loose leash walking? So for a lot of these dogs and puppies, we have to think about these skills as almost being work or something they find difficult. So if we found the work to be a little hard, we want to make sure that the paycheck or the reinforcement that we're using, be it toys, food, exploration, play, are going to be reinforcing to the dog, so the learner. So if, let's say, you were using food that you thought would be valuable, but the dog does not find appealing, then sadly we're not using the right paycheck for the pup. So with Mr. F, he's a little bit unsure today. I know I mentioned some of those noises. He's getting a little bit more comfortable. But if you're finding that, again, your babe is not doing so hot at certain things, lower the criteria, work it a little bit softer. So for right now, we're just making it fun to go to the mat. I'm not actually applying a stay. I just want him to find that going and targeting has value. Ready? So as he gets more comfortable, I might go bed and then have him do a little sit behavior. If we were going to work on stay, I'm going to keep the duration short and sweet. So I might go ahead and tell him to stay. And then if, let's say, I lose him, notice how I get his attention back with that positive interrupter. We want to keep it nice and short and sweet for the handsome guy. So again, he's working that stay. I'm going to feed several snacks again throughout the stay to build value and not moving. When I want to be all finished with this behavior, I feed him his last snack. I'd say all done or add some touch. And then we get up and we leave the spot. But I make sure that when I'm working with the stay, I only feed while they're in the stay. Yes?